Hi, this is Jeff Wright with Wright Entertainment. Visit me on the web at wrightentertainment.biz. Check it out down there. WRIGHT entertainment.biz. It's like midnight, but I was itching to keep playing with my new bloggy camcorder. And I think I'm figuring out the aspect ratio thing too. This one will look better than the other two I have up so far. I'm going to do an animal head, talk about how a design I use for a lot of animal heads. I used it in the marriage twist video. I split the head, but I want to show another one that I do. This is the giraffe design I do if I have a lot of time to do a giraffe. Giraffe's one of those ones I probably have 5 different designs depending on how much time I'm going to spend on it. But this is a nice elaborate one. I usually use goldenrod. Again, when you're learning recipes, I don't like giving measurements all the time because you might be using 350s, you might be using 160s. I just like to kind of talk about what part of the head it's actually going to be and how it's sized relative to everything else, and then you be creative, be artistic, create your own, figure it out. But yeah, start with an eye, side of the head, then I make an ear twist, and then I make a loop to go over the ear twist, and then I put that ear twist in the loop. If I'm going really elaborate, I'll actually skip the loops first, and I'll come back with a second balloon because you can add some more detail with the second balloon, and it helps stabilize the head a bit. And I'm going to do 2 bubbles on the top, split in the middle to make the top of the head, and then I'm going to make another loop. I'm doing this all without waking my wife up anymore. Pretty impressive, I know. I'm going to make the other side of the head come back. So this is, excuse me, this is kind of a modified teddy bear head. You've seen it before in my other video. What I like to do now is, I guess I'll finish this up as much as I can. I'm going to put an ear twist in here for stability. I will be attaching a neck to that later, or maybe not, but you'll get the idea. I'm going to come out and I'm going to make 2 bird bodies of different sizes. The first one is a little bit longer than the second one. I'm probably just going to go that far with this balloon and then get my second balloon involved here. We're going to go one, like I said, a little bit shorter than the one we started with for that first set. We're going to go maybe a 2-inch bubble there. I'm going to do an ear twist. I'm going to match that bubble. I'm going to match it one more time into the ear twist. I'm going to take that. I'm going to pass it through first 2 bubbles I made out of the front of the face. Then I'm going to take this last, I'm going to match one last bubble to the original 2 that I came out the front of the face. I'm going to sit on top and bring the rest of the balloon back into the ear twist in the back of the head. So that's where we are so far. Bear head. Finish the balloon off as far as you can into the front. Attach a second balloon. Again, I start with, I do it without attaching to this first because it ends up an odd pass out, so you'd be back away from the head. So I start 1 bubble, ear twist it, back down, back up, and then I put it into the balloon. Then I bring it back. He's shaping up already. He's a really cool looking guy. A white balloon. take that, wrap it in the base of the head, come up here, go around the split and pass it through. Now if you're doing some animals that would benefit from some sort of bump on their head, like a bird or something, with a feather on top, you can just put an ear twist in between those two as opposed to just having them split. So I split them here. My AC just kicked on, I'm sorry. The sound goes a little bit. I'll find out when I edit this. I hope it's not too bad. There's the eyeballs attached there. Now, like I said, sometimes I'll bring a second, or an additional balloon, not a second balloon, additional balloon, and I'll start maybe at the ears here and make that loop, and then I'll pass it across the back, and then I'll make the second ear, and then I'll bring the head out a little bit more. I can use this one right now if I want to do that, but I'd actually have a thicker head there too. I don't want to mess around, not a big deal. So here's what I'll do, is I'll make the first antler, and we'll go around the ear, and then oftentimes if I want to go pretty elaborate still, but also save on time, I'll just cheat here and pass this one behind. Like I said, you get the idea that could be just another goldenrod. I'm going to use a brown one there in the front, not really noticeable. Doing like a second antler. Guys, be creative. This is your artistic medium. Make up your own designs. Maybe boppers will look better as antenna, you know, with floppy balloons, or maybe you want to put ear twists on the top. Whatever. This should just give you some ideas. But there's that. You mess around with the ears, the extra balloons, where you put the ear twists exactly. You're going to stabilize your antlers. A lot of times, though, I actually do need to give them a little manipulation so that they kind of stick out at the end. When I have my snippers on me or scissors, I usually snip off the top there. Stabilize the back with another ear twist here. And I'll leave the rest of that for a neck. My face looks something like this. A couple nostril holes. A couple whisker holes. What are these? I put these on all my animals. Up there, and then of course the eyes. However you want to do these. I do a balloon show that features this guy made out of 350s, and he's a big hit. And I put him on usually one of the shortest kids in the place to make him the tallest animal in the jungle, and it goes over really well. I think he's pretty cool looking. Hope you enjoyed. Again, I'm Jeff with Red Entertainment. Have a good day. Thanks.